Welcome to an episode of Collectors Collision, the show about comics, movies, and more. This is also this show that has been sick for the past 2 weeks and really wants to get over it. I know, I'm a little bit...
Except me.
I'm venting a little bit. I'm one of your hosts, Christian Bean, and with me is my co-host, the non-sick one, the one I actually really hate right now, Mario Bennese.
Howdy.
These last 2 episodes are going up late simply because I have just been sick. Just so sick, and it's so hard to do anything.
He hasn't been feeling that great, and honestly, I'm concerned for him. I'm like, buddy, you should go get some medicine. Or
it's not as bad. Like the last work that like now it's the point where I'm getting better. I'm just dealing with a cough. The last really bad thing that happened was just a quick like minor sore throat, which for some reason one day made it to where I couldn't speak very well. And we couldn't record.
Yeah.
We recorded this late because I'm like, I can't speak. I can't do it, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Every time I talked, it hurt.
He can't yell this episode.
Oh my god, I can't yell this episode either. Because like I gotta be careful. I might hurt myself again. But yeah, so I've been sick and working and sick and working, and I went to my mom for Mother's Day, and I was sick. And it was not fun.
No. You're almost better.
Yeah, it's true. I've been waking up weirdly, like, every morning I've been waking up my left eye. You know how you get eye boogers?
Yeah.
I'm producing so much, I guess because I'm sick, that's making it where I have to, like, rub my left eye before I can open it.
What?
I don't know, dude. This is the weirdest thing that happens.
Bean, get that checked out.
If it happens again, I might have to go to a doctor about that, because that's a little worrisome.
Yeah, a bit.
I'm just dying, guys. I mean, it was only a matter of time.
Just casually.
Just casually dying, like, in the weirdest way possible. Like, I'm gonna wake up one morning and can't see, and I'm gonna cry, but I can't cry because, tears won't come out.
I can't see!
Oh, dude, it's the worst. How you doing?
Pretty good. Tired. I started working at Cinemark this past week.
Go good?
Yeah. It's not a bad job, really easy. Rip tickets, show people to their seats, sweep popcorn. But it's just...
Talk trash.
It's just a lot of standing around.
It seems like it.
Because you got to wait for a show to start or you got to wait for a show to end before you can do anything. And, I mean, I have one boss, and she's really strict on, like, no phones or whatever, and, you can't have cups out while you're on your shift or whatever, so you can't have, like, any, like, water or whatever. And she's really strict about it, and, like, I get it. She wants to run a tight ship, very professional and stuff, but it's like there are stretches of like 3 or 4 hours where I'm just doing nothing. Let me at least on my phone.
Let me do something. Yeah, let you do something at least.
Yeah, because there's nothing to do. There's only so many times you can sweep the concession area.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's not too bad. I'm getting good hours. So.
I've been playing phone games the entire time. I would not last.
Yeah, well, I mean, I still go on my phone, but, not when my boss is around.
Secretly now.
Yeah. That, and they have a really terrible playlist, so, like, today I'm just like, I can't keep listening to this garbage. So I put on some Zeppelin, and I'm like, that's all right with me, man. But,
Put it on, like, your speaker?
Yeah, on my phone.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just like, put on some Zeppelin. Dazed and Confused, yeah.
Nice. Got caught with that wouldn't have been fun.
I just, like, choose better music.
It's true. Very true.
But yeah, so I am no longer an RA. I am finally free from the black hole
Feel good?
that is housing. Yeah.
How do you feel how to pay for your housing, though?
It sucks. It sucks I haven't done it in, like, 2 years.
Uh-huh.
But, well, no, that's not true. I had to pay for the past 2 years, but only, like, cut the price of that.
Look, the price of 1 year.
Yeah, but I hate my suite mate, and I forgot how badly I hated having suite mates.
I told you this would happen. I told you exactly what was going to happen.
Yeah, there's this guy, right? So I come in my first day, and I'm moving my stuff in. I say, hey, what's up, man? And he says nothing. I'm like, all right, well, maybe he's just a little bit shy. Maybe just a little bit shy. I'm not the most talkative guy.
You hang out with me.
Yeah. And so, I'm moving my stuff in and out or whatever. Like, I'm bringing stuff in. And he doesn't say hi to me on any of those trips. And then I go in the next day and finish up my packing or my moving in. Still nothing. I have not spoken a word to him in the past 2 weeks that I have been there.
Jesus.
He does nothing but sit in the common area on his laptop playing games with his online friends with this annoying ass laugh. I can pull up a recording of it if you want.
My girlfriend can relate.
It's so annoying. But like every time I walk in and he sits in the common room, he looks up from his computer really slowly and gives me this froggy looking grin. I swear to God, he looks like a frog.
Ribbit.
Yeah. And like I don't know how he does it, but he managed to go through like an entire roll of toilet paper in a day. Like I put a roll in and then it was gone like the next day. I'm like, dude, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
I'm pulling up that laugh. I can hear it from my room.
You won't be able to hear it on the podcast. There's no point.
I'll try it anyway.
All right, whatever.
It is the most annoying laugh I have ever heard. I don't know if you could hear that or not, but he sounds like the freaking Joker.
He sounds like one of the hyenas from Lion King. But
Yeah.
Like the dumb one, but like the dumb one's dumb cousin.
Yeah. And so he was up till 8 a.m, and he apparently he has no idea what the hell headphones are. And two, he doesn't know what volume control is. So he's sitting in the common room till like 8 a.m, just laughing away with his buddies, just yucking it up. I'm trying to sleep, and I wake up at like 6 this morning. I hear him, and I'm like, I know what I'm doing today. When he goes to sleep, I'm going to do my laundry.
As loud as possible.
Because my laundry room is right next to his room, and those dryers and washers are very loud. For extra measure, I plugged in my electric guitar and just let him have
Jammed?
it. Yep.
The worst.
Yep.
The worst.
I never said I was above being petty.
No, you didn't, and I'm glad you're not. Because worth. Sorry, guys.
So, yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Fun times at the Mario household.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the news. First up, Sony has cast Tom Hardy as its Venom for the Venom film, which will be released on October 5th, 2018, and it's set to be rated R horror film. So, Tom Hardy's the one that's going down with the ship. Because that movie's going to fail.
Yeah.
Like, a Venom movie without Spider-Man is just not interesting. Like, you could have a movie without Spider-Man, but you have to introduce him with Spider-Man because that's the whole reason why Venom
Yeah.
is kind of cool. Because, like, he's Spider-Man, but he's, like, black. He's Black Spider-Man, yo.
We just
First
lost.
Black Spider-Man,
We
Miles
lost.
Morales.
We lost all our African American listeners.
All one of them.
All.
Hi, JJ.
We lost them a long time ago.
Hi, JJ. No, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna do very well. I don't have faith in this film.
I don't care enough.
No, neither do I.
I like Venom. I just don't care enough about the movie.
It'd be different if like if he was introduced in a Spider-Man film and it was within the Spider-Man universe, and I feel like it actually mattered. And
Yeah.
I would care, but like I don't know, like Venom just by himself, like he's fine, but like the other characters would make him interesting. What are you gonna do? Put Carnage in that movie? Well, anyway, you're taking away Carnage from a.
Is your background Samurai Jack fighting Scaramouche?
No, it's Samurai Jack's fighting a different character from the older show.
Oh.
Yeah, it's actually like a snippet from the show.
Oh.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry.
My
I got
computer
distracted.
cycles.
I thought it was Scaramouche. I was gonna be happy.
I wish I had a Scaramouche background. He's my favorite character. I love that guy.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. So great. He fights with the power of music, and I have to love him. Moving on.
I get distracted easily. I'm sorry.
James McAvoy.
McAvoy?
I always mess up his last name. Will not appear as Professor X in the upcoming X-Men New Mutants film. Whether or not he will appear in Dark Phoenix is still unknown, but we're all pretty sure he will. Sorry. Mystique and Magneto are also confirmed, but Mystique and Magneto are confirmed to appear in the Dark Phoenix movie at least. But I think McAvoy is going to be in the Phoenix movie, but I don't know. And I don't care if he's not in New Mutants or not. Honestly, I don't even care about New Mutants, to be perfectly honest with you.
Again, I don't care.
Yeah, neither do I. These X-Men movies are not that great, and
There's like a handful that are actually entertaining to
yeah,
watch.
Deadpool's great. My God.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good.
A Christmas Story is becoming a live musical at Fox. We have a 3-hour special that airs this upcoming December. Cool. I like Christmas Story.
I like A Christmas Story too, but I don't feel like this is warranted.
That's fair. I agree.
What are you gonna sing? You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Ho ho ho, kick you down the slide.
God. Riverdale has found a new Reggie for season 2 in Charles Milton.
I thought we already covered that. No?
We covered the Reggie left.
Oh, okay.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre prequel, Leatherface, has been announced for a new release date in October.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna go see it.
I guess I'll see it.
Well, either it looks really good and promising, and we go see it because we want to go see it, or it's very
really
bad and we
yeah.
go see it, or I just get us free tickets and we go see it.
We'll probably see it anyways because I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1, and because of how much I love that film, I see every subsequent film afterwards. Just like for no good reason, it's the worst. Like I did like the first one so much, I'm like maybe one day one of them will be just as good. Maybe I'll get another one that I like a lot too. But whatever.
Wasn't Ryan Reynolds in the remake of that?
Yeah, and it was bad.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Really bad. Like they had an opportunity to do something really cool, and they just kind of like didn't do it. Power Rangers actor Looney Jin is joining the cast of Aquaman. Jin will be playing the role as Merc. Merc is the leader of Men of War, which is a frontline army of Atlantis.
Cool.
And a pretty cool character.
Yeah.
In the comics right now, Merc's like his personal
I
bodyguard.
I think so.
Because he's been in the comics, and I like him.
Yeah. I am excited.
The Tinker has been revealed to be another villain joined the Spider-Man Homecoming cast. You didn't think there was enough villains? Well, I guess you're right. The Tinker will be portrayed by the Orange New Black Star, Michael Shartness.
I don't know. I can't see the script, so.
Shut up.
That's.
Pardon me.
They really shouldn't be announcing this stuff with the movie less
I
than.
think they should have said the Tinker. This is the one I draw the line on. Like you should have like Shocker, cool. Obviously Vulture, you had to reveal. But like Tinker, I know what the role he's gonna be playing. Like it's obviously it's like.
It's gonna be like yeah.
He's probably gonna build Shocker's like shock thing, which is gonna be like Vulture's gonna find him like, hey, build my claw wings.
That's the official comics title, by the way.
Wings.
Created by Stan Lee. Those the cacao wings.
Cacao wings.
They just don't announce it. You're hurting yourself.
Yeah, it would have been really cool to sit in the film and they're like Tinker. I'm like, is that? It's like like if they say the name, I'm like, is that a Tinker? And then like Austin's like, yeah. I'll be like, Tinker's in the movie. That's awesome. Like that's.
Yeah.
You have to have those characters. Like it's totally great when you're a comic book fan. They say a name, you're like, oh my god, you! Like I haven't seen you in a long time. Like I don't know what Tinker's been doing anymore. Like I don't know.
It's like when they had ASM 2. They could have left out. They could have left out those bits with like the Rhino and the trailers. Yeah. And I'd be perfectly cool with it. Oh, cool! Rhino's in this thing.
The ending would have still been really frustrating because like it would have built up this fight.
I'm sorry to any Rhino fans. You got cheated of a fight scene.
I did get cheated of the fight scene. I do like the Rhino. I think he's a fun villain. Like I don't think he's a cool one. I just think he's a fun villain to watch fight Spider-Man.
I still don't like Paul Giamatti's performance as him.
It's awful.
I am the Rhino.
The Rhino. Like
get out of here.
Giamatti, you alright, buddy? Like, do you have a brain? Like, do you have an aneurysm? Like, what's going on? What's the voice? Because homie, it ain't Russian.
We're still gonna go see Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Oh, absolutely. I'm super hyped for this film. Arrested Development Season 5 has been given the release year of 2018. The entire original cast will be returning.
Sweet!
I know! I'm really glad that, like, Season 4...
wasn't the end.
They didn't take it to heart.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people criticized it. I like it.
Yeah, I like it, too.
I'm glad they didn't take the criticisms to heart, and they're just going to keep going forward with it. I hope that means they're going to go forward and make it better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I thoroughly enjoy that show.
Same. Netflix to produce a live-action TV show from the video game series The Witcher. The series is to be based on the source work of the 8 books fantasy saga by Polish writer, I'm not pronouncing his name. I'm sorry, guys. It's just not happening. I don't even think it's a word.
Is it like Bjork?
The writer, though, will be serving as a creative consultant for the series, considering that he wrote the book the series is based on. There's no release date or no casting been announced yet, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna make a couple mad. I think The Witcher's just an okay series.
I have no idea what it is.
It's actually not complicated to explain, but it's like a long explanation. There's a lot of lore. In The Witcher 1, like, look, I get it. Witcher 1 came out super amazing for its time. But can we also sit here and, like, in hindsight, and talk about the fact that Witcher 1's gameplay is the worst thing humanly possible? It's hot trash. It's terrible. Every time I try to play The Witcher 1, how I do? I'm like, nope, click. I can't deal with this. It's terrible. Like, why would I ever want to play this? The Witcher 2, great. It's fun. A lot of stuff to do. And a lot of stuff I just don't care enough. The Witcher 3, I will never play it. I refuse to play The Witcher 3. I'll never touch it. There's just too much. There's a line in a game. In gaming, open world games, there's a line. And the line is set differently per game. And what it is like, how much is too much stuff in your open world, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, you want to stay about that line. You want to be at that line. You want to feel there's a lot to do or not feeling overwhelmed. When you start crossing that line, you feel a little overwhelmed. The Witcher sees the line, says, I hate you, and walks way, way away from that. Like, just fucking goes away. Just like 10 miles away from that line. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And 90% of the stuff doesn't matter. And like, I don't care. I don't care about this game. I don't care about these characters enough to spend this much time in this world. So no, click. And it's like, everyone, just look at Arkham City. Does Arkham City have a lot of collectathons? Yeah. Are they fun though? Yeah, they're fun. Arkham City standard, guys. All games. Right in the Arkham City standard. Or the Skyrim standard. Skyrim's also really good. The only problem Skyrim has is a lot of like meandering side quests, but they're not bad. They're usually on your way or somewhere, so it's not a big deal. I don't know. I just don't like The Witcher. I don't like the characters very much. I don't like the world very much. I'm just not very interested in it. So when I hear a show, I'm like, cool. I won't watch it. I mean, I might when I'm bored.
Oh.
I don't know. The South Park video game, South Park, The Fractured But Whole, has been given the release date officially for October 17th. Now, will it change again? We don't know. Hopefully it won't. If it changes again, it'll be like the third time it's done it, or like third or fourth time it's changed its release date. And pushed it back. It's happened so many times. At this point, the game's kind of a joke. Like, when is it ever going to come out? Never. It's in the atmosphere of Kingdom Hearts 3 and that Half-Life game that everyone cares about.
Half-Life 3.
The Half-Life game everyone cares about. I hate Half-Life so much. I don't know. I'm happy it's got a release date. I hope it comes out on that date this time.
That's not going to be like a continuation of Stick of Truth,
Yeah,
is it? Oh, it is?
Direct sequel.
Oh.
Direct sequel of Stick of Truth. Like, the ending of Stick of Truth, like, this has been fun and all, but let's play superheroes now. And they all run away, and that's the next game, the superheroes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, but it's awesome.
You better play as Mintberry Crunch.
No, you don't get to play as the character. You get get to choose a class, like Speedster.
Oh.
And stuff like that.
So you can't play as the Coon?
I think that you can play as the class of the Coon.
Okay.
Which is basically Batman.
Mysterion.
It's also basically Batman.
Yeah.
There's a lot of basically Batman characters in that group.
Except for Mintberry Crunch.
Mintberry Crunch. Who is literally... He's Superman.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. He's from another planet. He's loud and obnoxious.
Sir? Sir?
Very colorful. Maybe gay.
Sir, I will end you.
Speaking of gay, Wonder Woman Day has been announced for June 3rd, one day after the release of the Wonder Woman film.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was pretty sure that Wonder Woman Day was the day that, she was kind of given the honorary ambassador thing.
But then took it away.
Yeah, which also happened to be, if I remember correctly, the day that the first appearance of Wonder Woman hit the shelves.
Yep.
And Tumblr took that away.
Not just Tumblr, but like a crowd of people.
Crowd of people that generally typically have
Emma
a
Watson's an
Tumblr.
honorary
Yeah.
member.
What has she done?
She does
Swish and flick.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
It's like, you do as much as Wonder Woman does. Like, calm down. Like,
Yeah.
It's just an honorary thing. It's because she's an idol, like, and a good one. Calm yourself. I don't know. It's whatever.
Either way, we love 1D.
What does he do? Marvel's Black Panther and the Crew has been not surprisingly canceled. No one bought it.
Oh my God.
2 issues in and it canceled.
No,
Two
issues in. Wait,
canceled.
when is the last issue? What's the last issue number?
I think issue 2 is the last one. I don't think they're making a 3rd issue.
No, no. When did it start?
Wait, they will print out all of the 6 issues that they finished.
Are they half half complete?
They at least finished the first arc. It's supposed to be canceled. I know, it's pretty funny.
I shouldn't be laughing at their failures, but I am.
It's not like, alright. It's not like I necessarily hate the idea of Black Panther and the Crew.
Wait, was that the one with the stupid title?
Yeah, but when your book's called Black Panther and the
That
Crew,
just sounds
it
racist.
just sounds terrible. Like, first
It
the
sounds
title's
like a
wrong.
shitty
Second off,
sounds like a shitty disco group.
You know who the team is? It's Black Panther, Storm, Luke Cage, and Misty Knight. Like, it's the most random group of black characters. Like,
It sounds like a bad disco group.
it does. And like,
Black Panther and the Crew.
it's like this team up is interesting. I think they should have added in Miles Morales just for flavor, because I think he would have added an interesting aspect to the group. That's just me.
It's almost as like unintimidating as this comic that's now in the public domain. It's called Black Terror and his sidekick. I shit you not, the kid's name was Tim.
Oh my god.
Black Terror and Tim.
Now, my whole thing with Black Panther and the Crew, though, is like, they're gonna blame because it's a black group. That's
Oh
why it didn't
my
sell
god,
well.
you know they're gonna do that.
And it's like, no, you didn't advertise it well. It wasn't well written. It wasn't very well drawn. Like,
Stupid title.
it's a terrible title. There are layers to that problem. But whatever.
That's
One book's canceled.
My favorite thing of today.
One book can be canceled, but another book's been extended. And what book is that? Well, none other than the major universe event, Marvel: Secret Empire. It's gone from going to 9 issues to 10 issues. And the last issue will now be released in August.
Okay.
End it, please, God. Just end it. It's bad.
Just hit the reset button.
Don't judge it until it ends. Well, I'm judging it now. It's bad. End it. Like, you're not gonna get me back within like 8 issues. You're not gonna. I don't care.
No.
No one cares enough. Like, we're done with you. Just end the book. Call it quits. Surrender. Just surrender already. It's okay.
Just start your Marvel rebirth phase.
Just do it. It's not even a good rebirth phase.
Just start it.
Just do it. Star Wars Mace Windu is getting its own Marvel comic book series. The series will be titled Star Wars Jedi of the Republic Mace Windu. Very long title. It's a 5-issue miniseries, so obviously I'm getting it set for an August release. Be written by Matt Owens and illustrated by Vinny Cohen.
Cool. When does it take place? Do we know?
It chronicles Mace Windu's battling during the early days of the Clone Wars.
All right, could be cool.
It's a good time. It's a good time for this character. I think it's an interesting thing to do. Might even reveal why he just upfrontly hates Anakin Skywalker so much.
I mean,
He's too young.
he doesn't like sand.
Well, it's rough, of course. He gets everywhere.
Prequel memes are the best.
They are the worst. Tom King and Mitch
Something wrong.
Gerards
Uh.
re-team for an upcoming DC title, Mr. Miracle.
Yeah,
It's
boy.
debut in August and a total of 12 issues.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
Wait,
boy.
is that part of DC Rebirth
No,
initiative, or
it's
is it its own thing?
It's a 12-issue miniseries. I don't know if it's part of the DC Rebirth initiative, but we'll find out, I guess.
I mean, I'm gonna pick it up. I love Mr. Miracle.
So do I. And around when it comes out, it'll be the halfway point for my Bane line.
What
Hopefully.
was that one movie we were watching?
No, yeah, about halfway point my Bane line. So I pick it up that
What, I forgot what it was, but like we were watching a movie and the name Scott Free came up, and I turned to Christian. I'm like, "Hey, Mr. Miracle's in this movie."
Ah.
He's like, shut up, Mario.
Sounds about right.
You're not funny.
Yeah, sounds like me. Jeff John reveals the DC Watchmen event titled Doomsday Clock. This special will be released in November. Jeff John's slated as the head writer. Gary Frank will be an illustrator, and called The Button, that ended in Flash 22, which we'll talk about later. John also clarified that it will not be a Watchmen sequel, and that story will be a standalone, meaning that it will not cross over or tie in with any other current running DC ongoing series.
Cool.
But Superman is going to be the main character.
If they kill Superman or anyone in his family, there's gonna be hell to pay.
Superboy. It's gonna be
It's got to be Superboy Prime.
Yeah, it's just too obvious.
If they touch a hair on John Kent's head, I will burn DC to the ground.
It's a lot of hair on his head. Villains touches hairs all the time. It's almost like pedophile how many hairs they've touched.
I will end you.
DC and I'm pretty sure it says Marvel announces Jack Kirby Sentinel one-shots. Austin puts DC by accident.
Dang it, Austin.
No, it's DC. Never mind.
Really?
Yeah, it's DC announces Jack Kirby Sentinel one-shots. This is 6 one-shots will be released in August. August marks the 100th birthday of the anniversary of legendary comic book writer Jack Kirby. DC has decided to honor the late creator with a series of one-shots inspired by his most famous heroes and villains and super team-ups. Darkseid, the New Gods, the Manhunter, and March Manhunter are all a few characters that have been included in the list of one-shots.
I'll probably pick those up.
I'll definitely pick them up.
If we get more Fourth World stuff, hell yeah.
It'd be awesome.
I need to get those books that just collect his run on the Fourth World stuff.
Yeah.
With like the New Gods, because that's some good shit.
It is some good shit. He's Jack Kirby, man. He's the best. Well, guys, that's been the news for the week. So let's get into the comics.
The comics. All right. Well, first up, we got Aquaman number 23, written by Dan Abnett and art by Scott Eaton. I had fun with this issue.
Yeah. The events of this issue kind of felt like a long time coming.
Yeah.
It does kind of feel like everything just kind of happened all at once. Like, oh, this is happening now.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I don't think it's bad. It's just like, all right. I guess now's a better time, best time as any.
Yeah. I mean,
do it.
We've already been engaged in a war with the United States.
Yeah, like everything's been going on. Like this event makes sense to happen now. I guess it just kind of happens out of nowhere for a second. I'm like, that's a little like sudden, but okay, I guess.
Either way, I'm looking forward to reading the next issue.
Same.
I had fun with it, and the art is great. We get a nice little romp with Aquaman and Mira going up against some people, some peoples.
Yeah.
All right, that's pretty much all we got on it. It's fun.
It's fun.
It's a fun read.
It's a lot of talking.
Yeah, I didn't mind though.
Yeah, it's fine.
It could have been a lot worse. Dialogue could have been really bad.
It could have, and considering the situation, it could have been a lot of talking. But it's just it's a reasonable amount.
All right, well, next up, we got a great book. We got Batman number 23, written by Tom King and art by Mitch Gerards. This was good.
It was good. It was like a one-shot, just breather issue with Batman and Swamp Thing that makes you kind of hate Swamp Thing a little bit.
Yeah?
Like
you kind of get where he's coming from.
It's one of those, like, he didn't do anything wrong, per se. Well, he did something wrong.
Yeah.
But, like, you get why he does what he's doing when he does. But, like...
He double dips. That's what he did wrong.
Yeah.
He double dips. Party foul, bruh. I
don't know. Like, I really liked it. But I don't know whether I liked it because of the story or I liked it just because the art was just
oh my god, I
so
want to see
good.
more of his Batman.
Also, just Alfred, Swamp Thing's in the mansion, and like wherever Swamp Thing wants
Yeah.
or sits, it's Alfred just cleaning that spot. It's so great. It's so wonderful.
Like, poor buddy. All right, okay. This is kind of related, and we'll get back to it when it comes to Super Sons. The name of this issue was titled The Brave and the Mold.
It's so great. It is
Now,
so
I will
great.
get back to this when we get to Super Sons. Keep that in mind. Next up is Batwoman number 3. It's written by Marguerite Bennett and James Tynion IV, then art by Steve Epting.
So, real fast on this issue. Alright, it's really good. And, like, I'm not saying that issues 1 and 2 are bad. I'm just saying that I realize just how biased I am when it comes to the Bat family.
Yeah.
And, like, just how unwilling, like, I was so unwilling. Like, I should have dropped this issue. I should have dropped this book issue 1. Like, I should have dropped this book in the Rebirth issue. Because it was good. But, like, I I don't care enough. But I like Batwoman a lot, and like this is Batwoman, her being Batwoman. Like I really like that, and like maybe it'll get better. And it'll get a little better. And issue 1 came out, I'm like, it's alright. And then issue 2 came out, like, it's alright. And then issue 3 came out, I'm like, oh god, finally. I have an excuse to keep this book going. Ah, thank you. But it's just like, I don't know. I'm really bad about it, and I'm like, I really should have dropped this issue like early. But I'm like, I guess I won't now. This is good. I like this issue a lot. I don't know. Just this is any of my third-party books, I would have just dropped it. I mean, like, no, I'm not interested within the first issue. You've lost me.
It's okay, man. I stayed on 9 issues on Superwoman, so I know family loyalty, sir.
I like Superwoman. I like the book. I didn't like one issue. Well, 2 kind of. I didn't like the ending of that first story at all. I think the ending was just a little cheap, but like I liked it.
But like I get where
I can't explain it. Like I just liked it.
I get where you're coming from for the family loyalty. I am very guilty of that.
Yeah, the worst.
Next up, we got Cave Carson has a Cybernetic Eye number 8, written by Jonathan Rivera and Gerard Way, and then art by Michael Avon Oeming.
It's a good book. I wonder though, like, will there come a time where the story's gonna end? Like, the story's been happening every. Like, this has been the same story every issue, and like, I wonder, like, will this series end when the story ends, or like, will the story end soon, and like that we'll get to a new story? Like, I don't know. It's like it's kind of the point. Like, this is really good, but like. Got a lot of issues with this story, like a lot of things going on, and like it's a lot of just stuff. Like there's like weird kind of filler, but not filler. Like they establish characters and go to the characters a bit more. Really good, but I'm now noticing like how long is this story gonna go? Like, is this the story for the whole series? Because Christ, this is a huge story, and like a lot of things are happening, and like it's really weird. But all right, let's keep going, I guess. Weird.
So that's it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, next up we got Flash number 22. This is part 4 of The Button, and it's written by Joshua Williamson and art by Howard Porter.
Button's finally over, and what's the overall ending feeling? It was fun.
It had good parts. A lot of emotional bits, teasing some stuff for the future. I just feel like for a story that was built up this much, and
story.
Yeah, it didn't not much happened.
Yeah, like,
Batman and the Flash get trapped.
We do get some great Batman moments though.
Yeah. Like I can pretty much tell you what happens now, like without spoiling the ending of this book.
Yeah, like
Batman and Flash use the cosmic treadmill and it breaks, and then they return back to our time.
Oh my god, he blew my mind. No,
there's some good stuff. We get to see Jay Garrick back again, but
for like 10 seconds. Like,
yeah.
Come on, it's like 2 panels of Jay, and I'm like, all right.
It's nice to see him back in his traditional attire,
and not like
yeah,
not dead.
Yeah, but it's all right.
It's fine. A little disappointing, but not the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I mean, I still enjoyed it, but it could have been more story based.
It needed another issue at least. Of just like more story.
Yeah,
or something.
do something in there.
Like just make a story somewhere. Like come on.
They don't discover anything about the Button.
We do, but like it doesn't. Like nothing's discovered within the like.
Yeah, within the universe. Yeah.
I don't know. It was Reverse Flash who did it all. Like Reverse Flash is not on the power, guys. Like he's never had that much power. Like calm down.
Yeah. Not the worst thing I've ever read, but
certainly not the best.
Yeah. I dig the cover though.
Oh yeah. I dig the non-3D cover a lot.
Yeah.
I wish I would have bought that in hindsight.
All right. Well, next up we got God Country number 5, written by Donny Cates and art by Jeff Shaw.
Oh, it's so good. I have to wait a month for the next one? That's not fair. It's so good, and it's so cool. It was just like, The fight between War and the main character is awesome, and you also find out why the sword, like, chose him. You get an idea. Like, you learn how and why the sword was made, and you're like, yeah, I wouldn't want to be near the gods either. Like, they're horrible. Well, the main god is, like, the ruler of all the gods is. Like, everyone else is pretty cool. That's kind of an a-hole, but War's great. He's a good guy. He's a well-meaning guy. He's just a good person that's stuck in a really terrible situation. Like, I have to do this as family. the ending of this book, though, it's like just the kahunas on the main character. Like he has a pair to do what he's about to do. Like Christ, I'm like you're a ballsy man. Let's see where this goes. It's very good. You should totally pick it up. If you're not picking it up, you're wrong. It's just wrong. It's a great series. It's wonderful.
I've been wrong my entire life, so I'm used to it. I'm used to it.
Touche.
Next up, we got Green Arrow number 23, written by Ben Percy, and art by Juan Ferreira.
Good issue. Really good. I like the story. Digging it. I like to see Cheshire again. It's cool to have Cheshire back. Evil, but back. We get like a little tease of the fact that Cheshire Red Arrow had a thing for a while, like that was talked about for a couple seconds. It's pretty good.
I just remembered something. I'm sorry to cut you off there. It seems we've forgotten an issue.
What?
Archie number something or other. I think we're at 20.
Archie came out this week?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's written by Mark Waid and drawn by somebody else. I don't remember.
Well, real fast with Green Arrow. It's a fine book, really interesting. The story's really good, and it's doing pretty well setting everything up. I'm more interested to happen in the next issue than I am really what happened in this issue. It's more set up for what's going to happen toward later. So, like, if you like Green Arrow, pick it up. If you have, if you don't like Green Arrow, I still say give it at least a try. Like, get the first volume and try it out because it's a good series. But let's do the Archie now.
Trying to find it real quick. It's part of a. I can't remember the artist's name.
This is the 5-star quality.
Well, yeah. I forget the artist's name and I can't find it. But yeah, this is a pretty good issue. We've had like overarching arcs before, where like it'll continue to the next issue or whatever.
Yeah.
But this one we're actually getting like a 3-part story about Archie getting into a drag race with Reggie, because Reggie's an asshole.
As is true.
Yeah. And then something happens, and we don't know if the cast is going to be okay. We don't know if somebody's going to get hurt or die.
Oh, my.
Yeah. So,
Reggie's dog.
Who?
It was Reggie's dog.
Oh, I think you said Archie's dog. I'm like, Archie doesn't have a dog.
Not yet, sir.
Yet. But, yeah, it's good. Really quick read. But, yeah. Sorry about that. Austin forgot to put that on the script.
Yeah, it happens.
Next up, we got Green Lanterns number 23, written by Sam Humphries and art by Eduardo Pansica. It's good.
He's good?
It's good.
How's good?
I enjoyed it. It was a fast read. Not fast as in like, wow, there was no dialogue in this, and it was all just pictures.
You mean like, the Batman issue 1?
Yeah.
One of the best issues of Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't disrespect, bro.
No, I'm not dissing that. No, that's some John Byrne Batman, man. But it's like I was just flipping page after page. I'm like, this is really good.
It is really good. It's a very good book.
This is what the Green Lantern movie should have been. Training Day in space.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I thought it was really good. The colors are really nice. Just have the moment in the very end that just makes me happy.
Yeah.
2 things to happen. Jessica grows a pair, and Guy Gardner gets told up. He gets put down a little bit, and it's just so great. It's just so great.
That's all we got.
Yeah.
Next up is Justice League number 21, written and drawn by Brian Hitch.
It ended, I guess. The story ended. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care about the story. I don't care about this Justice League series line at all. Like, at all. I just don't care.
I'm only here because Justice League should be like where all the big stuff happens.
And it's not.
And because Soups is in it.
It's just not. Nothing's happening of interest in this series right now.
Nope. No.
Every other line has gotten a major arc of some kind. Every other line except for Justice League.
Yeah.
Cyborg's still on their major arc. Like, every other line has covered something major except for Justice League.
Yeah. Justice League hasn't done much. Like, kind of timeless, but not really.
No, because that just ended too.
Yeah. You know, it's trying to tie that into the Brian Hitch Justice League of America title.
It never ended.
Yeah, I think they're still left one issue out. It's just, I don't hate Brian Hitch, but I just don't want him to write Justice League anymore because I don't care enough.
He's not good with groups, man. He's just not good with group books.
No.
Give him a side character, you know? He likes doing that weird, like, weird time and space stuff, right?
Yeah.
So give him a Martian Manhunter book.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, he does do that a lot.
Yeah.
He likes to split the team up,
Mm-hmm.
right? He did that with that Rouse story that he did over in JLA. He did it in Timeless, and he kind of did it in this Endless story.
He's not, like, no offense against him, it takes a very special writer to be a good team book writer, but, like, he's not good at writing groups. I don't blame him, it's hard.
Yeah.
But, like, then don't do it.
Like,
He's a fine writer. Give him a weird space or, like, weird time book. Like,
yeah.
give him to, like, make, I don't know, like a Rip Hunter
Yeah.
book.
Do something like that.
Or, like, make a Martian Manhunter book.
Like,
Just
the one
take care of that.
The one thing he did that I really did appreciate was that one story with the Amazo thing, and like they didn't call in Superman because that would have been too easy.
Yeah. I mean, he's not a bad writer. You know what? Give him a Booster Gold book.
Yeah.
Give him Booster Gold. Perfect for him. He likes weird, goofy, like, stories. He likes crazy, nonsensical stuff to happen. He likes space. He likes time. Give him Booster Gold. He's on new on Justice League. I don't know why we're keeping him on Justice League. He's
Yeah.
not bad. He's just not good with groups.
It's boring. I end up putting it at the very end of the stack, man.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Okay. Well, next up we got Lucifer number 18, written by Richard Kadri and art by Lee Garbett.
Which book is this?
Lucifer.
Oh, sorry, you just said so fast. I'm like, what happened? I mean, I say it every time we get another Lucifer book. I don't know how many times I can tell you all this. Lucifer's great, like, legitimately amazing. I don't know why. I don't know why people are so, like, people just aren't picking this up. Like, just do it. It's such a good series. Like, it's such a good series. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna go down, like, in like, hindsight. People will be like, no, this series was doing some really rad things that no one was really paying attention to, and that's what upsets me. It's really cool, and really fun, really interesting. And his last couple issues have been really, like, heartbreaking, and, I don't know, Lucifer's about to go kill God. Like, come on. And not, like, cool God. He's talking about Old Testament, like, crazy God.
Oh, like Fire and Brimstone God.
Like Fire and Brimstone, but, like, worse.
Oh God.
That's what they described him as, like, this God's like fire and brimstone Old Testament God. But, like, imagine that without the redeeming qualities. And, like, oh God, he is evil.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it a lot. And, like, I don't know. Lucifer has to choose: save the universe or get revenge. And you can tell he doesn't want to make the right choice, but he knows he has to. There's a lot of moments in this issue where you're just like, do you think Lucifer is a bad guy? I don't know how you can think, because this issue proves out maybe he's a good person. He's just kind of an a-hole. I don't know. I love the series. I love the series. I love this book. I can't wait for the next one. My major complaint is my major complaint with God Country. My major complaint with Redneck. The worst thing about all three of these books is I have to wait for them. It's the worst thing. I have to wait. I really want the next one now, like today.
Oh, pobrecito.
What?
Pobrecito.
Nah, whatever.
Next up, we got Nightwing number 21, written by Michael McMillan. McMillan. McKillen. I'm tired. And art by Christian Deuce. It was good. I had fun with it.
Yeah.
You got to see Wally and Dick hanging out.
I wonder, like, is there more to this story, or was this just set up for the next story? Like,
I think it was just a breather issue.
That's what I was thinking, but, like, the ending kind of made it look like it was going to continue on, but I'm like, I didn't think that's what they were trying to say. I think that's what I was just reading into it as.
I mean, I wouldn't mind an arc with just Wally and Dick just dicking around.
Ew.
I had fun with it. The banter is pretty good.
It's cute because they recognize how, like, old the characters are.
Yeah.
And just how, like, their names and their aneurysms are just super out of date. And not in, like, a bad way, but it just recognizes it. And I kind of appreciate how it brings it to light. And I'm like, yeah, do that. Like, that's the best thing to do. Like, point it out. Like, make that point clear.
The villain was cool, too.
The villain was cool.
I mean, he was stupid and like he's not like very bright, but like he was cool because I legitimately had no idea how they were going to solve the problem.
Yeah, and it's cool how they did solve it because they take advantage of the situation, like of the villain's person instead of the power. And I thought that was really clever doing.
Yeah.
This book's doing some good stuff.
Yeah. I like this book.
So do I. It's a good Nightwing book.
Yeah.
We need more of those.
It makes me happy.
Same.
Next up, we got Star Wars number 31. This is part 2 out of 5 for Screaming Citadel, and it's written by Jason Aaron and art by Salvador LaRocca.
I'm not saying Screaming Citadel is bad. I'm just saying it's a really weird story. That honestly, I don't know what their plan is with it. You know, I don't know where they're going with it. I don't know what the deal is with this story. I'm just kind of curious where it's gonna go. It's been a lot of just like Luke and Afro talking and like, dude, it's the Odd Couple. It's so, they're such different people that when they're together, I'm just like, I just don't believe this. Like, no offense, I don't believe this. I don't believe this team up. Like, these are two people that just, I get it, Afro needs him and whatever, but like, I sit there and read this and I'm like, Afro, you do not like this kid, do you? Like, you are just not down with the vibe that this kid's laying out. Like, I get it, like, it's fine, but like, yeah. I don't know. You know what I'm saying, though? Like,
Yeah.
It's just a weird team up, and they sort of point out how weird it is, but they don't, like, do it very well. Like, they point it out, but it's still like, yeah, this is weird, right? And like, yeah, that doesn't make it better. Like, okay, yeah, you point out it's weird, cool. Like, it's still super weird.
We're wacky.
Like, I don't know. It's just a weird... The weirdest part of this book should be the bad guy that's basically a vampire.
See, that sounds cool.
It is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
It reminds me of like some of that old school Star Wars Marvel
stuff. It was
stuff.
kind of goofy, but then like the more it happened, I'm like, no,
No.
actually, this is pretty rad.
Yeah, it reminds me of like that old school Marvel Star Wars stuff.
Yeah,
That's the fun stuff.
Excuse me. But no, I'm like, I'm at the point where I'm like, all right, like this is cool, but are we not gonna recognize just how strange this team up is? Like, I know we kind of are, but we're not like having a discussion of, yeah, this is a weird team up, and maybe we should have had a third person a part of this, you know?
Maybe.
But you know, it's not really a spoiler because it's gonna happen. Like, we know it's gonna happen eventually. The next issue is gonna have Han and Leia, so at least you get more flavor. But like, yeah, it's been these two for the last 2 issues. I'm just like, I don't know, man. This Odd Couple team up is just not working for me. Like, the banter they're making is just not funny. It's just really uncomfortable.
That's all you got?
Yeah, like I don't know where to sum it up. It's like, it's Afro making a joke, Luke not getting it, and Afro just not understanding how he doesn't get the joke, and that's the dialogue. Like, she just doesn't believe he's so earnest, and he doesn't understand what the hell she's saying. And I'm like,
Is it like puns or is it like...
no, like, her jokes are like either crude jokes or like it's her being super smart jokes. She's smart. The
Yeah.
whole thing is that she's smarter than everybody else in the room. And she just is. She's just smarter than everybody else. So it's like she's smarter than you jokes, but he doesn't get them. So it's just like he makes a genuine, like a very earnest, because Luke, he's very earnest. So he's a very earnest comment. She's like, "You kidding me? Like what? Like, are you serious? Okay, I guess." I'm just like, and I'm looking at the book and I went, "Wait, what?" Reread the last few times, like, that's not funny. It's just weird. It's uncomfortable. Sorry, but yeah, it's just weird.
That sounds weird.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it gets better.
No, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just strange.
Okay. Well, next up we got Star Wars Poe Dameron number 14, written by Charles Soule and art by Angel Unzeta.
Good.
Unzeta?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's fun. It's setting up this new story. I want to see where it goes. I didn't really dig it as much as I dug everything else. I don't think it's bad. I just kind of think it's boring and like really slow for setup. And like, I don't know, this new villain introduced, I'm evil, okay? No, like, I'm evil. Yeah, so is Vader. No,
I'm really evil.
Evil. So is the Emperor. No, you don't get it. Like, I'm a company man. So was the last villain we had, except for he could get us off the rails toward the end. Like, yeah, but I'm not gonna go off the rails. I'm like, well, that's made him interesting. What do you have to offer? I'll kill smugglers. Yeah, so will the Resistance. So will everyone. So will, like, smugglers. Like, you're not special, kid. Yeah, but, like, I'm relentless. Yeah, so it was, like, every First Order operative. So it was, like, I don't know, Kylo Ren. But I don't see you with a rad scar and a cool lightsaber, so I don't care.
You're not Adam Driver.
I don't know, they just spent so much time setting up this, like, villain they had for this line, and now he's just kind of mitigated to this side character stance, to where he just mind-controlled. He can't control his actions, they control him now, and, like, cool. It's really cool, but, like, I don't know. I just don't like her. I'm not interested in her. Like, she doesn't carry that weight of when I see her, I don't go, oh god, you again. Like, with him, I'm like, when I saw it, and he came into the page, you're just like, crap, this guy, he's relentless. Like, within the first issue, he's like, his stance, those mannerisms, how he talked to to other characters, how he commanded, it was very powerful, and, like, this gusto to him. Like, if I was on their side, I would want to follow him into battle, because, like, I would trust him. And then, like, to see him get unraveled, and it's interesting. With her, it's just like, I'm a company man. I'm like, I don't care. Sorry. But maybe I'm being kind of cruel, considering this is her introduction issue. So we'll see how it goes.
All right. That's all you got?
Yeah.
I'm sad now. I went to go play with my mustache, and I don't have my mustache anymore. My face is cold. Next up, we got Super Sons number 4, written by Peter J. Tomasi and art by George Jimenez.
This end of this book scared me.
Yeah.
I've never been so terrified for Danny my entire life. But then I see Mad Lois, and I'm like, oh, dude, you are.
I'm scared.
in
I am
trouble.
scared for John.
Mad Alfred's
One thing, but
Scary.
Mad Lois.
like, when you make Lois mad, like, you made someone that would, like, Superman would, like, get on his knees and beg forgiveness toward. Like,
Yes.
This woman's terrifying. She'll ruin you.
Yeah. I enjoyed this book.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, I feel like it might have resolved a little too quickly.
A little. I like how it resolved.
Yeah.
Really clever.
Yeah, and like, oh, okay.
It's
because Damien does something in the previous issue, and it comes back, and it's not just like some pointless thing that he does. Oh, okay.
Actually, what he does, like, what he's been doing makes sense. Like, when you get to that point where you realize that Damien's been listening to John the whole time, like, he has been, like, he's been listening to John. He's been hearing John's complaints. He's been hearing it. He doesn't care, but he's been hearing it at least. And he corrects accordingly. And I'm like, all right, I guess. But, like, no, you're such an a-hole. Like, Damien, dude, John's a nice kid. Be nice to him.
Yeah. So back to that thing. Remember how the Batman issue was called The Brave and the Mold?
Yeah.
Well, at the very last panel, you know how they do the next issue,
Uh-huh.
The Brave and the Bald.
Yes! Yes! I love all the Brave and the Bold jokes. Just keep them coming.
DC, you're getting cheeky, and you need to stop.
No, DC, ignore Mario. Keep doing this. I love these.
Actually, if they brought back the DC Comics Presents title and then the Brave and the Bold titles, I'd pick them both up.
We need to have,
I can't see them doing it, but it would be cool.
I'm trying to think of something funny. Brave and the Bold. Can we have a Flash issue where Batman and Flash are fighting unfair government finances and call it the Brave and the Told?
Get out of
I
here.
really hate toll roads. Like, I really hate them.
Get out of here.
I know. How about one where where it's Batman and Cyborg fighting, and it's called the Brave and the Trolled?
I will end you.
Sorry. Let's continue. I can keep going this all day. About Batman fighting
I will end you.
Called the Brave and the Bold.
Okay, since we're on it, Batman and Captain Cold, the Brave and the Cold. Okay, we're done. Next up, we got Superman number 23, written by Peter J. Tomasi and Patrick Gleason, and art by Doug Monkey. Somebody's going to pay. He and I know, and if you read the book, you know, we're not spoiling anything until the next issue.
A character I really, really like, a villain I really, really like of Superman came back, and I'm really happy. And obviously, in hindsight, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It really clicks. Like, oh, okay, that actually works.
I was reading this at like 4 a.m, and I got to the last page where the villain is revealed, and I'm like, you motherfucker.
Yeah. It's like, I
was legitimately surprised.
There's a moment in the book where they say the name of this new team, and I'm like, I know who the villain is. It makes so much sense now. And like at the end, like, knew it. All right, I'm in. Let's do this. This is great.
I was
already liking the story, but like now I'm really into it.
I should have picked up on it when that happened, but I didn't for some reason because it didn't click.
The only reason why it clicked to me was because I'd been thinking about watching the animated movie that's based on that line.
Okay.
Like, there's an anime movie based on the line that has this villain in it, and I've been like, I should watch that again. It's been a while. I love that story. And I read the Superman book, and I'm like, oh, speak of the devil.
I have it on DVD if you want to watch it
I
sometime.
do. That's why I've been thinking about it.
Oh. You just know that I have like everything Superman on DVD.
No, we talk.
You just take it for granted.
No, we talked about it once, and I remember like saying you should watch it one day because I really like that movie, and then we never got around to it.
That happens a lot.
Yeah, it does.
We just never get around to stuff. We were gonna binge watch Alien and Aliens before seeing Covenant, and never happened.
I was so tired that day. Like I completely forgot we were gonna do it until the night of, and I'm like, oh god, I forgot.
All right, well, next up we got Teen Titans number 8. This is part 2 of the Lazarus Contract, and it's written by Christopher Priest, Ben Percy, and Dan Abnett, with art by Koi Pham.
Dude, poor Kid Flash.
I know.
His life's a series of just don't trust anyone, ever. Just stop.
That poor kid.
Yeah.
Poor
Like,
kid.
we still haven't gotten him with Iris, and like him talking to Iris about because you know that because she knows, and that's gonna be really upset him. And I don't blame him. It kind of upsets me. I'm like, you should have just told him in the first place.
Yeah. This is a good issue.
Yeah. The ending is insane.
Oh my god. Yeah.
The ending's like, I don't know how this problem's gonna be solved, but it's not gonna be solved well.
When they tell you that comic books are weird, this is the stuff that they're talking about.
It's weird.
Like, this is some weird stuff, man.
We're getting really pushing the line with the Speed Force.
We're going to some Silver Age territory with this.
A little like all right, like this is goofy story. I mean, cool, but kind of goofy.
I'm down.
I'm down a clown in Chinatown. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Next up, we got Trinity number 8, written by Francis Manapul and drawn by Francis Manapul. This is what a Justice League book should be.
Yeah, seriously though, I don't know. I'm excited for the story. I like the setup. Really like the setup to the story. I like how there's still like the last story isn't necessarily done. Like they even referenced in the beginning, and like it's not done yet. It's just there's no reason to continue it on right now. Like let it continue later. I'm like, oh, all right. That's fine. That's cool. You know, like every story doesn't need a complete conclusion. As long as the conclusion you gave is good enough for now, like I don't mind you dropping little hints. It's the opposite of Superman. The problem with the beginning of Superman, like all the stories are really good, but never ended. All of them ended too early.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, are we now getting a conclusion for like 90% of those stories? Yeah, but we should have gotten that earlier. Like, I feel like we should have been more earlier. I like how in this, though, it's like, yeah, we got in the quote-unquote conclusion to the story, but the story did basically end. There's just this side plot that's going to be like sit there for a while. I'm like, good, let it sit for a while. It's really interesting, and I want to see where it goes, but we don't really need to cover it right now. Let's get interesting. I like that. This writer obviously knows what things are good to put to rest and when it's good to start a new story to like take your mind off for a little bit. And this story's really cool.
Yeah. Oh man.
Like, is this a new villain? Like a brand new villain?
I think so.
Yeah. Like,
maybe.
Cool.
It's interesting.
Let's do this. Let's get on this.
Yeah, I dug this one a lot.
Yeah. It's really good.
Your boy Bruce was kind of being a dick to Soups in the beginning, though.
And Wonder Woman, but like to be fair, he was doing his job. Detective work.
I was gonna say to be a mopey brat.
Like, everyone's like, "Oh, this is no time for detective work," and then I'm like, it's me and Batman looking at them, going,
"It's always
time."
No, I was talking at the beginning. It was not real, Clark.
Well, it wasn't. He was being,
yeah, I know.
He was being honest, like that's how he's handling it. It wasn't real. Like this didn't happen. Like
Until the proof was there.
Well, they don't know that.
Either way,
They don't know that.
this was a good book. I enjoyed it. Really quick read. I can't wait for the next issue.
Yeah, same.
Next up, we got Wildstorm #3, written by Warren Ellis and art by John Davis Hunt.
Good. Not as talkative as the other issues have been, which is nice. It's a little bit more like action oriented, but not really action, but like they're doing more art involvement, which I liked. The last few issues have been very dialogue heavy, and I get it. I get this writer does that. Like Warren Ellis, that's what he does. You know.
Yeah.
He likes to talk. So when he can now, he does all of the setup at the beginning. Like everything he said in the beginning, and just like little bits are added in between. There is a long stretch of this book where it's just these two characters talking, and I get it. It's exposition. It's explaining a lot of things. It sets up the relationship a little bit more. I'm like, okay, it's fine, but Christ, can we get to it? And then we don't. And it's more talking with two other characters. But Kelly's character they introduced is hilarious, and I like him. Also gives us one of the prettiest page panels of a spaceship ever. It's really pretty. So it's good. I like it. I really do only recommend this if you like the Wildstorm crew. If you like that universe, read it. You'll really enjoy this. If you don't bother. It really don't bother. You're just going to into a book that you're just not going to get into. It's going to be a lot of discussing things that you just don't care about. And I get it. It was hard for me at first. I like them. But I like Drifter. Grifter, not Drifter. Grifter. I like Grifter. That's the whole reason I like this team. I think he's awesome.
Is Midnighter in it?
What was Midnighter again? Sorry.
It's I forgot what it. I don't know. I just remember reading some stuff with
What does he do?
I'm
drawing a blank.
I think he's gay. I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah.
They're not using any code names yet.
I don't remember.
They're not using any code names yet. That's why the one character I recognize by their non-code name is Grifter. And I'm like, oh, I know you. When it says him, oh, you. All right, cool, let's do this.
I don't remember what his powers are. I just remember he did a thing and he looks cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see if I can find. There's a character though. I'm just I don't know. I think this is you're talking about a gay character. There's two in there. It could be either one of them.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, go ahead and continue.
All right. Well, that's pretty much all Bean's got to say on that.
Yeah,
so
that's a good book.
Next up, and last but not least, we got World Reader #2, written by Jeff Loveness, and art by Juan Doe.
My whole whether I was gonna keep this book or not really depended on how this issue went. Shut up.
Taekwondo.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Juan.
The first issue was really good. I liked it, but it was a little a lot more art heavy than most things I read. I love art, but I do think a little more dialogue with characters is kind of important. Art's great, but comics is a mixture of the two. This one's still really art heavy, but I think this one gets a little bit more of its footing on how it mixes in important dialogue with art. And it's a lot of just panel shots with one or two words or a sentence or two. And it's nice. I like that. And it works really well within how the story is being told. And I if every issue of this story and every issue we get a new alien species, we learn about them and learn what happened to them, I will be happy. It's really, really cool. Every time it happens, I'm like, this is rad. These species are awesome and interesting. I really like this. I like the first issue. I think this one too, but I like that the first issue made it better. And then the things that I was iffy on, they're there, but they're not bad. They're just okay, this is more fleshed out. I can enjoy this more. It's good. It's really, really good. Really fun, really interesting. So I definitely say it's definitely worth picking up and giving it a try. I don't think it's a book for everyone, but I think it's a book for people who really appreciate more visual experience. And I like that.
That's all you got?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
Well, guys, so that was the comics for the week. Let's get into now Garbage Day.
Garbage Day!
This week's Garbage Day is King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. Directed by Guy Ritchie. Written by some dude and Guy Ritchie. Directed by a bunch of people and Jude Law.
Directed by a bunch of people.
No, starring a bunch of people and Jude Law. Let's face it, it's the only name people care about.
This is boring.
Yeah,
I took a 20-minute nap in the movie and missed nothing.
Like, I love Guy Ritchie's director, and there's a lot of things in here that I like because I like the whole beginning segment. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
The whole how they show him growing up, it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's Guy Ritchie through and through.
Yeah, there's some really cool editing bits and stuff, but it's nothing happens, man.
It's so tedious.
I shouldn't go into a King Arthur movie and be bored.
Yeah, there's a point in the movie where I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, get to the point already.
Like, what was the other movie that I fell asleep in? I fell asleep a little bit in Guardians 2, like in the second act, when everything slows down and nothing really happens. If I fall asleep in your movie and I miss nothing, like plot-wise, like no plot beats or whatever, you got a problem with your movie.
Yeah.
Like, if you're dwelling on fluff, because I'm assuming that was what was going on in those 30 minutes that I was out, just fluff.
Well, this movie's fluff.
Yeah. Cut out the fluff. This movie could have been 35 minutes shorter.
Yeah, it really
and it would have benefited from it.
There's like moments where I'm like, you could have cut that out, no problem. Like, no one would have missed anything. You could have cut that out, no problem. It's a lot of things didn't need to happen. A lot of, how did this happen? And I'm like, no one really needs to know. Like,
yeah.
no one really needs to explain it. You're fine. Like, calm down.
Yeah. I didn't care for the smart-ass humor.
I like it, but that's how Guy Ritchie writes his characters.
But
I like the smart. Everyone's a smart ass, and I really enjoy that. I think it's funny, and I think it's cute, and I think it's enjoyable. And it's just.
What is it? Is it a dance floor? It's very clearly a table, you dunce.
Well, yeah, but they're making fun of them.
Oh, well.
They're making fun of him. They're picking on him. They're picking on King
Well, that's
Arthur.
the thing, though.
Fun.
They played the movie straight faced, so when they get to jokes, I can't tell if they're being.
It's British
No,
humor.
I like British humor.
It's very dry. Like, it's very dry, like, I don't know. I got the jokes. I thought they were funny. I just don't think all of them were really necessary.
Yeah.
The table one I thought was cute. I thought it was probably the most well executed of these jokes, but like none of them need to be there. Like we're talking about like does it really need to happen? Like none of these jokes needed to happen.
Yeah.
The whole second act of this film didn't need to happen.
It was just fluff. It's a lot of fluff.
It really is fluff.
The third act's kind of cool, kinda.
And like I tell people, like I'm gonna like this film a little bit because I like Guy Ritchie and I like his style. I think it's fun. It's a very fun director. But like I'm not gonna say the movie's bad. The movie's really bad. There's a lot of things I like in it.
Yeah, there's some stuff in there
really
that
bad.
I like I said, I enjoyed that montage where you
so
see the
great.
kid
It's
growing
just
up.
So great. It's
That's
such a Guy Ritchie move.
It's
so,
well
like-
edited. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It's
Well thought out.
it's rhythmic in its editing, so like
The music is so cool that goes along with it.
yeah, that part was cool. Like I will give them that. That is a really neat way to like explain the
There's
backstory of
this
a character.
There's a whole bit in the ending with a snake, which was awesome.
Oh yeah, that was
It
pretty rad.
Awesome. Like it was just rad.
But
It
like
was cool.
the
And it
tentacle
was set up
lady,
early, and like it's well done.
tentacle lady didn't need to be there.
No, like make it a betrayal. Like make it a straight up betrayal.
The 5 flashbacks of the same fucking scene didn't need to be in there. Like revealing a teeny little bit more each time. Woohoo!
If you would have just done it once that he's having nightmares about this, and then every time you see him, he like wakes up with a start, and you know that's the nightmare he's having. You don't need to show it every time.
Yeah.
But it reveals something new every time. I'm like, well, yeah, but we can just assume that he's seeing the same thing over and over again, and then when he goes to see it like a second time and reveals the whole thing, then it would be fine. You realize, oh, it's memory, and it's here's the whole memory. And like, you could have cut out at least 10 minutes with that by cutting those out.
Then didn't you say the villain skull guy looked like a guy from Diablo?
Yeah, no, it didn't look like he looks like the villain in this
Or Dark Souls.
The final fight in this movie, the final villain in this movie, he looks like a character from Dark Souls, like a really D-list Dark Souls boss, and like, and it's boring. I'm like, you look like a very generic. You look like a boss from Dark Souls 2, like generic and bland looking.
My cape's on fire.
My cape's on fire. Look at me, I'm like in this big sword and I'm really cool. And I can sword fight. I'm like, cool. Which Dark Souls boss are you? Sorry.
Part of me thought Ares.
I don't know. I don't like the final fight. Like, I don't think it was well edited at all.
No.
It was hard to follow. And like Guy Ritchie,
Yeah.
Guy Ritchie's all about like speeding up boring parts of a fight and then slowing down the money shots, and it's fun. But like
Yeah.
in this film, when he did it, it was just kind of out of nowhere. When he didn't do it, it was very noticeable. And I'm like,
Yeah.
it felt like someone else was directing this movie with him. It just was not fun.
It's like he went back in time to like 2007 Zack Snyder and got him like 300 era Zack Snyder.
It feels like he went back in time and channeled his Sherlock self. Like Sherlock Holmes
Yeah.
movies, but didn't like do them the fun way.
Yeah.
As Sherlock Holmes did them. Those movies are fun. Like, say what you want about the second one, it's still fun.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, but I like it.
It's just, I'm glad I didn't pay to see this one. I got tickets for free.
Yeah, the free tickets are the best. Like, they're gonna be
Very
saving
helpful.
graces.
Yeah. Yeah, especially for this week's. It's looking like it's that Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie.
Oh my god, help
It's
me.
got like a 19%.
I don't want to do it.
We're gonna do it, buddy. We got to.
No. This movie's not very worth it. Don't see it.
And
Even if
it's
you're a Guy
weird
Ritchie
because
fan,
a
even
lot
if you're
of
a King Arthur fan, don't bother.
and a lot of people went to go see it.
I know, and I feel bad because like you could hear in the theater, everyone was just like, ugh.
Like, if you enjoyed it, cool. More power to you.
Yeah, like
Like I've met some people that are like, "Oh, I really liked it." I'm like, "Okay, cool." That's as long
I like
as
those things
if
to
you
in this
like it,
film.
yeah.
There's things to like. I can't get behind most of them.
it's just not well
And like, yeah, like
constructed.
if you like any of these Garbage films, there's nothing against. Like, no,
Yeah.
good for you, man. You found something that we're obviously not seeing. We're obviously not seeing what you're seeing, and that's good.
Yeah.
Like, you should feel good about that. It's like, oh, I'm noticing something that they're not. I'm getting an experience that they're not experiencing, which is fine. The movie's still bad. Like,
Unless it's Disappointments Room, in which case nobody likes that movie.
Disappointments was also awful. I actually still really like how to.
Satan, get behind me!
Satan, get behind me!
Yeah, if you like King Arthur or Guy Ritchie, you might like it.
I even think then. Just wait till it comes on DVD. It's totally worth it then.
Just wait for it on Netflix. Just bootleg it online. Just watch it online, stream it.
Bootleg it now.
Yeah.
Honestly, visually, it's not that pretty. Well, you know what? That's not fair. It is pretty
There's some
looking.
cool looking shots
Yeah,
in
there's
there,
some good-looking
especially at
shots.
the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple of good shots there.
Alright, guys. Well, going from fantasy to sci-fi, this week we're doing a midnight release of Alien Covenant, directed by Ridley Scott and written by. Oh my God! There's so many writers on this movie: Jack Paglin, Michael Green, John Logan, and Dante Harp.
Now, was it in the movies? Was it like commas, or was it like
apparently.
was it ampersands, or was it like
Apparently
and?
comments, because like when Austin does this, he goes and sees where it says writers, and he like click, and it tells you he finds the ones that are writers and not just like co-writers.
Like,
but
oh,
writer,
okay.
Yeah.
Because if it was like so and so and so and so and so and so,
I know at least one of these writers wrote the original version of the script, but apparently a lot of the original version was kept, so they have to put him in as an actual writer.
yeah.
All right. Also starring Michael Fassbender, great job by the way. Catherine Watterson, Billy Crudup, Danny McBride, Damien Bitcher, Carmen. I cannot pronounce your last
A
name.
lot of people we don't know.
Well, I know Billy Crudup. I know Danny McBride. I know.
Well, no, after those
Yeah.
guys.
Okay. I hear two sides for this movie. I love Alien. Like, I'm a huge Alien fan. Like, I love this universe.
I couldn't tell.
Shut up.
Hmm.
I've been hearing two sides of this argument. I think my feelings come in between. There's one side that loves this film, loves how intellectual it is, loves how almost meta it can be at times when it comes to
Yeah, very philosophical.
very philosophical, very deep. I would like to deem this people who liked Prometheus. I tried. I liked Prometheus a lot, and this does exactly what I liked in Prometheus. The very philosophical conversations. There's this side. There's the other side, who did not like this movie that much, who just thought it was just okay. And they're the ones that could not care any less for the philosophical nature of it. Thought it was heavy-handed, but loved the visuals. The visuals are great. I'm somewhere in between. I love the philosophy and like just how deep this movie gets, I do think it's super heavy.
Oh my god, yeah.
I don't think it's really bad. I just think that
It
it's
didn't drag it down for me.
it doesn't drag it down. It's just noticeably like you could have like the first like 10 minutes of this film. It's like, hey, you remember Prometheus? Well, here's the theme from Prometheus. Let's just put this out there so you know what this is continuing off of.
Yeah.
It does lead to a really just stunning conversation. A really fascinating conversation. But a boring one.
Yeah.
Beautiful visually,
Oh my god, yeah.
but boring. Like, my god, I'm like, oh, this is really cool, but like, can we get to the point now? Please. But the rest of the film, it's like, it's slower than most Alien films, but I feel like when it gives you those like really like intense moments, they're so worth it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was on the edge of my seat a couple of times. I've seen a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's crap. It's a bad movie." I'm like, okay, you can say what you want about it, but I
think it's the third best Alien film we have. I'm not saying much.
Yeah.
I think it's not as good as Alien or Aliens, but I think it's right under them. It's definitely the third best Alien movie we have. I think that its story and its characters really hold it together. I do think the philosophy is very heavy-handed.
Oh yeah.
I like it, but it's Ridley Scott like jerking off his god boner that he has for apparently every film he does now. He just has to get in this like meta conversation about God, and I'm like, dude, are you having an existential crisis in your films? Like, do we have a talk? A lot of existentialism going on in your films, and like, I'm worried about you, man. Are you all right? Like,
Do you need a hug?
do you need a hug? Like, what's going on, Ridley? Like, I love you, buddy. I love you. You're my favorite. You're one of my like directors I've idolized when it comes to like what you like to do. I like how you do. I like your themes, but like, dude, are you okay?
But like, like I can get not liking it, but like to say it's utter trash.
I don't see that.
Because there were moments that I really genuinely enjoyed.
The whole third act.
The whole third act was.
If you like Alien and Aliens, that whole third act is just a love letter to you.
Yeah.
The whole first act, if you liked Prometheus, that's sprinkled throughout little bits of Prometheus, which is kind of nice because like I don't like Prometheus, but I thought Prometheus tried something really cool. It just didn't do it very well, which is unfortunate.
I can't think of much I disliked about this, and it's been a couple of days since I've seen it. We saw it on Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
We're recording on Sunday night.
I've been gnawing over my feelings about I've been gnawing over like all the different like themes that it covers, and they all go well together. I don't know. I do see that criticism of it. They're very heavy-handed because it's not like I don't feel like I have to rewatch the movie to get what it's being said. I think I pretty much got it the first time, which in a film like this that really wants to be very, very deep and philosophical, I do feel like I should feel a need to see it a second time. I'm gonna watch it a second time. I've even seen Prometheus like 3 times.
Yeah.
God help me.
I mean, I'll go see it again just because I enjoyed the ride.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm a little worried if I see it again, I'm gonna fall asleep in the first or second act because it's very slow.
Yeah, it does take a while to get into the bit where stuff starts going down, but I don't know. Michael Fassbender is great in this.
Oh my god, he's so good. He plays 2 different characters, and both of them are really cool. Michael Fassbender is literally like, I am your god metaphor of this movie. How can I help you? It's really cool. I like it. I think it's cute and clever.
I'll do the fingering.
I'll do the fingering.
The entire theater just busts out laughing because we're all secretly 12.
Like, what was this? What was the whole?
They were the new robot was learning how to do creativity stuff.
No, he was learning how to play the flute.
Yeah, but like he was.
And he was teaching him.
Yeah.
You blow into it, and I'll do the fingering. And there's a moment in the theater where it's quiet.
And then I think I'm like.
I think me and you start to giggle, and then everyone else starts to giggle, and everyone down below us starts giggling. It's just like everyone starts giggling, and I'm like, there's one guy going, "Oh my god, I'm surrounded by children."
That was me, but I was one of them.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, we're children, but it's so great.
I enjoyed it.
I think this movie does something that Alien did that I really missed, and it's you can tell they built these sets.
Yeah.
They're like very beginning with the ship. You can tell this whole ship was built. Like you can tell they built the set for the ship. When you're in the little hallways, you can tell they built those sets.
Yeah.
And it makes it better because it makes it. I don't know. It makes it feel real, and it feels like you feel connected. Like if you feel like everything's there and like workable and like can be done with, like worked on and whatnot. And I think it's cool. Like I'm interested. I'm like fascinated by it all. Like I don't know. I just felt more connected to the world in that way. I felt more integrated with this world. Also, the shots.
Beautiful.
God, the camera work in this movie alone, like, come on, that's gorgeous work.
Yeah. Like
cinematography in this film is just wondrous.
Like that's the one thing I don't get. Like a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people complaining about the story and stuff. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Story is subjective. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But recognize quality when there is quality, and there's quite a bit of quality in here. Like sometimes like the CGI, especially like the first time we see one of the baby.
The first time you see the baby alien, it's terrible. It's one of the worst.
Oh yeah, it looks bad. It looks bad.
It's only like 30 seconds, but it's like 30 seconds of your life. You're just like, no, stop. This looks genuinely awful. Like, what is this?
But like,
why?
Pretty much
everything else looks great.
Yeah.
What's frustrating because like I get it. I know what happened. It was an oversight. It was an obvious oversight.
Yeah.
They were like fleshing it all out, and they just kind of forgot this one sequence, which happens. But it shouldn't. Like you should have watched the movie from beginning to end like 50 times. That should have stuck out. Like it's immediate. It's an immediate eyesore. You're like, whoa, what? Why does this look funky?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I liked it. I'll buy it on Blu-ray.
Oh, I definitely will.
I had fun with it, and at the end of the day, that's important for me.
Yeah.
You know, I enjoyed going to the movies and having fun.
Yeah, I look forward to the next Alien film.
It cheered Bean up. He was having a rough day.
I was having a rough day. And I'm like, all right, I need to see an Alien movie. And so I'm like, no, this is good. Made my day. I needed this.
You just see some cool stuff going on.
Yeah. Well, guys, after the episode of the Cultures Coalition, as always, we love doing this. We like to hear what you all think. So give us a comment and whatnot. I see it. We got a comment recently about the whole circle. Someone disagreed with our opinion on it.
Really? We got a comment?
Yeah, on YouTube. From the guy we met.
Okay.
Yeah, he commented he thought it had an interesting commentary about social media.
It just felt incomplete.
No, I saw this one.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, that's fair. That's a fair point. I'm like, all right, I see where you're coming from. You kind of pointed out, I think we're reading a little bit too much into it. I disagree. I think the movie's
he's talking about you with your communism metaphors.
It's totally about communism, though. Like, come on. It's so obvious. I don't know. I disagree. I think the movie's pretty much telegraphing what it's saying, but I see his point. I do.
Yeah, if you liked it, that's fine.
I totally see his point. I see where he's coming from. Disagree, but
film is subjective.
In hindsight, and I'm like, yeah, it does say a couple interesting things about it. I just don't think it's like
it doesn't flesh it out.
No, but no, I see his point. Yeah, that's fair.
Film's subjective.
It is subjective, to a degree. I think there's certain things that are genuine quality and genuinely not quality. And
The Room is genuine quality.
Stop.
I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. How's your sex life?
We're gonna go see that, the Disaster Artist, when that comes out. It's coming out around Oscar season.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, they're totally gonna go for an Oscar.
Oh, wait. There's a movie that's getting a sequel that doesn't need a sequel.
Okay, list Transformers.
No, not that. Oh God, what was it?
Forrest Gump.
No, God, what was it? I can see the picture in my head, but I can't place the name to it.
Shower?
No.
I don't know if Rush Hour is getting a sequel or not. I'm just doing movies at this point.
Let me look this up.
So let's not worry about it.
Oh.
As always, guys, it's a pleasure doing this with you. We'll see you all next time. Another week, another episode of Clutter's Coalition, a Magnesium Studios production.
Prolonged exposure to this podcast may cause the following side effects.
Visiting our website at collectorscoalition.com.
Listening to us on SoundCloud, PodOmatic, and iTunes.
Subscribing to our YouTube channel.
Following us on Twitter at Collect Coalition.
Following us on Instagram, Tumblr, and Facebook at Collectors Coalition.
Bouts of extreme depression.
Uncurable explosive diarrhea.
not being able to grow up past the mental maturity of a 3-year-old.
But in all seriousness, thank you for listening, and we love you all.
And remember, stay nerdy, my friends.